saw in the previous videos is the only thing that I tried to do, I kept my eyes in the same spot. In the first video, my only thought was, so point A to point B. So down, bottom, bottom, back up. Seems pretty simple. So the second one, I was consciously trying to think about correcting my form. And as you probably saw in the video, the second one didn't look nearly as good, and speed wasn't nearly as good either. So the question is, if you're only thinking about moving the bar from point A to point B, right? So you only have one thought and one goal going through your head when you lift, how the heck would you fix any technique issues? One of the methods you can do is by doing a mobility drill. So for example, a while ago when I was doing deadlifts, I found that in the front view, my left knee actually started to come in a little bit. So instead of trying to, on a heavier pull, consciously think about keeping my knee out, what that told me is that the proprioception I was getting from my knee to my brain wasn't very good. So it's telling me that, I'm not really sure where this knee actually is in space. So one way to get around it then is to do some joint mobility drills. So what you're doing then, you're stimulating the mechanoreceptors in the joint, and you're actually improving your whole body map, especially around the knee area. So then I went up, did a heavier deadlift, and actually went fine. Knee didn't move at all. Went up again in weight, heavier deadlift, just thought about moving it point A to point B. Actually, knee stayed in the same spot. So what you can do is if you have a lifter or someone yourself that looks like they're having a problem with an elbow that's popping out or whatever, the simplest solution, which unfortunately doesn't always work, but works a lot of the time, is just to do a mobility drill for it. So if I'm coming down in a bench press and at the bottom my shoulder's doing something funny, maybe I would lay down and then I'm just going to do some joint mobility for that drill. Get up, shake it out, walk around, and then redo it. Normally what you'll find is that your technique cleans up pretty fast, and also your speed in the bar goes up, and then when you execute the lift, your only thought is just moving it from point A to point B. So it's Mike T. Nelson for ExtremeHumanPerformance.com. Thank you.